Hi everyone, I'm CJ aka Adventureshock 24 and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, where today we are going to Mount Travail, I think. It's been a long time since I've loaded up this game, and which, in other words, the last time I played this game was the last episode, so it's been a while, but at least I did remember that Mount Travail is where we were supposed to go. I mean, at least I did remember that. And, I did a bunch of inventory organizing stuff, as usual, and I got loads of Reviver Seeds again, got all my items back. I deposited a bunch of money, because I had nearly 10,000 Poke Coins, or whatever they're called. Annoyingly, I don't really seem to be getting many gummies anymore, so, like, I can't get many stat boosts just in between segment anymore, which is annoying, but, oh well, either way, let's go. Mount Travail. Why did we come here again? Oh right, because I think we need to find Drowzee to wake up Azurill from a nightmare. There we go. Thank you for explaining that for me, even though I just realized what we were doing. There's no time to spare finding Drowzee. Let's do our very best, of course. Mount Travail, Floor 1. Already, there's a Max Elixir. I thank you, Random RNG, for giving me this Max Elixir. Thank you. This level always confuses me with how calming its music is compared to the environment. Because look at the environment, it's just like the walls. Whoops. The walls are literally spikes. I mean, that's what they look like at least. It looks like we're just walking through a valley of thorns. It's like, yeah, why is this is music so calming? This doesn't sound intense at all. But whatever, I mean, yeah, I guess at least the music isn't annoying. Ah, I was wondering why you've used Solar Beam. I'm glad I checked that. I need to turn your other moves back on. Wow, I'm glad I got suspicious of that. I was wondering why they just use Solar Beam for no reason, in like, the position where they would normally use a different move. Also, hello there, Shedinja. Can I just do that? Wow. Okay, Shedinja's easy to defeat in Mystery Dungeon. All you need are a few pebbles, or rocks, or thorns. Oh no, that better not have been a Reviver Seed. Well, judging from the fact that I still have a full page of Reviver Seeds, I don't think it stole a Reviver Seed. I don't think so, anyway. But, either way, I have a grimy... Wait a minute. Didn't I have 2 apples? I thought I brought 2. Maybe it turned an apple into a grimy food, in which case, that's annoying, but also not the worst thing in the world. I'd rather take an apple than a Reviver Seed. Speaking of seed, well, thank you for waking up the Heracross without me even needing to do anything. Oh no, please don't throw that warp seed at me. I think someone threw a bad seed at me in the last episode, so I don't want that to happen again, especially with a warp seed. That would be annoying. Either way, I'm just gonna be a little bit foolish here and wake up the Ursaring and then focus punch it. Or you could just completely steal the glory from that one. Okay. Sure. Next floor. Oh no! Thunderbolt didn't work because Lightning Rod drew the attack. Oh man. Well, I guess Thunderbolt isn't gonna be very good in this dungeon, is it? Lightning Bolt? Or Lightning Rod, even. Wow. That's annoying. I hate that ability. Because when it comes up in Mystery Dungeon, it renders, like, your electric move useless for the entire floor. And possibly the entire dungeon if the enemy that has the ability keeps spawning. I grew to level 50. Nice, we're halfway to 100. HP went up by 1, attack went up by 1, special attack went up by 1. Wow, that might very well be the worst level up I've ever seen in my life. That was awful. Those stat boosts were, like, next to nothing. Okay. Sure. Let's get some health back. No, well, actually, that's not too bad. I guess, yeah, I don't mind that. Sure, you can take all of Thunderbolt's power points if it's gonna be useless anyway due to Lightning Rod. Okay, now that's an actual problem. Focus Punch is my go-to move. Why? Man, now I'm stuck with just Quick Attack and Agility. Man. Well, you know what? I have no idea where the stairs are. Let's hope the warp trap warps me to them. No, it literally just warped me 5 seconds away. Man, Shedinja attain Sure Shot status? I think that just means they will never miss. Oh no. I need to get over there fast, because, yeah, they're gonna waste all my items. But first, maybe it's easier just to find the stairs. I think the stairs might be through here. I'm gonna risk, like, using up some items here, because I think the stairs are gonna be in here. This isn't good. They're losing health. Surprisingly not that fast. I'm gonna use agility again. Yes, the stairs are right there. Please survive one more turn. I'm gonna use agility again. I'm gonna go a few more steps. I'm gonna use agility again. And I'm gonna take the stairs. Done. Okay, we made it through that encounter. Okay, that was a bit of trouble. But we're all good. Except the fact that I need to eat some grimy food. Yay. Let's see. Oh man, it burst into flames. No. Okay, the enemies in this dungeon are pretty good. I will give them that. They are pretty powerful with their attacks. If they actually manage to hit, this is very bad. When in doubt, hide behind your partner and they'll finish him off with a ranged attack. Yeah, that's the strat. The pro strat of this game is to just hide behind your partner when things go rough. Yeah. Oh no. Aha, it failed to work, and then when it did happen, nothing particularly bad happened. Yay, the trap failed. Thank goodness. I needed some trap failing to happen, because these traps have been annoying me very greatly so far. Also, how far away are they? I can leave it wait for one more turn, then I can charge up a focus punch on the next turn. Brilliant. 425 damage. Surprisingly, that's not even close to how much damage I did to Palkia on the one turn. No, not Palkia, Dialga on the one turn. Oh man, the stairs are in the room right beside me. What a troll. Now I have to walk all the way around the entire floor to get to that corridor. I'm just gonna walk through the wall. I'm so glad I have this item. It makes things so much easier. That was a perfect example of why what's it called? Mobile Scarf is amazing in this game, because that is just beautiful how I can just walk through a wall to get to the stairs much, much faster than going through an entire floor. Even though I guess it probably would have been better to go around just to get more XP, but I think we're fairly confident. I'm pretty sure we're at least, like, about where you should be at this point in the game. I don't think we're overpowered or anything so far, but we are definitely, we're definitely not very, like, underpowered at this. Also, man, Xi Seed, too bad I, don't remember which one is the enemy. It's obviously this one. Besides, wait a minute, I just realized something. When you're hit with an Xi Seed, it disguises everyone as a doll thing to block your view, but it still had the yellow circle under my teammate. So, that's really not... Xi Seeds are horribly ineffective on you, because you can still tell who's your allies and who are your enemies. It's, like, not that great at all. Oh dear. That was a lot of damage. Did that seriously just do like 90 damage or whatever? That is unbelievable amounts of damage. The move Focus Punch lost its power points. In what world does that make sense? Focus Punch literally had 1 power point left, and I just used it, as you saw just there in that clip that I assume I would have showed in the video. I just used my last Focus Punch, and the only move I have left that's still usable is Agility. But for some reason, it stole the power points from Focus Punch instead? I don't get the logic there, but okay. I'll take it, because it means I didn't lose Agility yet. Oh no. This isn't good at all. Especially since they have Geo Pebbles. Oh no. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Beware of the Pebbles. Plus, the fact that my health is constantly being... Pebbles can still hit me even if I go in the wall? Since when is that a thing? I thought the rocks couldn't, like, go through walls. But apparently they can. Okay, well, in that case, I'm out of here. See ya. I'm outie. I'm getting out of here before something even worse happens. Let's see, let's look at my items. Wow, I have a lot of orange berries left. I'm just gonna use them I'm just gonna use them to keep my health up. To try to not use any, like, other items. And I guess I shall eat a max elixir. And then I'll be good for now. And I might use the apple soon. Or I could just hit the mother load of the gummies. Wow, I haven't seen a gummy in ages. Well, there you go. That answers my, like, desire for getting some gummies. To be fair, I kinda saw that coming. I didn't say anything, but I knew it was gonna be a monster house. Because I hadn't seen any gummies so far. But this shouldn't be too bad. All I have to do is run in the middle and then electrocute them all with thunderbolts. The perfect go-to monster house attack. And you grew level 49 from that little assault. Nice. They got much better stat boost than I did, that's for sure. Okay, let's use another agility. Go above the treasure box and use another thunderbolt to get rid of all the rest of them. Perfect. Monster houses are no match for me. Now give me these gummies. Sky gummy. Thing is, I totally would save these gummies for the cafe thing, but I think I'm just gonna eat them here, just to get some extra, just to get some free belly status. Yeah, let's just raise that up without needing to use my own inventory. Yeah, let's just use them all to get my stats back up without wasting my own items. Yeah, honestly, I've hardly used any of my own items so far, other than the orange berries. So, like, technically, I'm all good. Like, seriously, this dungeon is giving me everything I need. And you're in detect status and you're about to knock out my partner, so I'm just gonna warp you away. See ya. That's revenge for what they did to me last time. Oh no. They're using agility. With takedown. That's not actually that bad. But the duo of double agility is not fun at all. Go away. Oh no. This is not good. This is really not good, especially since they used Mirror Move. I'm gonna have to go for it. Oh, I forgot. It legit actually just reflects it. That's not good at all. I'm doomed. Oh. What do I do here? How can I get that thing away from me? I wish I kept that blowback orb. Before this episode, I had a blowback orb in my inventory. Go, Orenberry! Do work! That was not good at all. I should have used something better. Oh. And our first reviver seed is down. Well, at this rate, I might as well just throw some items. And they're about to lose another life. But they're not in mirror move status anymore, meaning I can do my move now. There we go. That was awful. See, like, see, it's so easy for just, like, one enemy to do so much more work than an entire monster house full of enemies. It all just depends on what you're fighting, really. That's all it depends on. And, I think I'm just gonna hide in the wall for this one. We'll double team them from inside the wall. Or not. The traps are out in full force. Oh, wow. Okay. If that's how you wanna play. Sheesh. I didn't think a random enemy in Mystery Dungeon that doesn't have the move Fisher was capable of one-hit knocking me out at this point. Wow, that was stupid. Okay. Maybe I'm a little bit underleveled for this place. And why am I a decoy now? What does that actually do? I can still attack, right? No, wait a minute. I'm confused. They're attacking me now? Why? You can clearly see the yellow circle underneath me. I mean, that means I'm a teammate. I guess you didn't notice that was a thing. Oh no, I'm gonna have to run. I'm hiding in the wall from my own teammate. Why? I'm actually kind of glad I didn't. No, man, why did I come out of the wall? Eve, if we lose this place because of one reviver seed, I blame you. Seriously. I blame you. If we end up failing a mission in the near future, because as we are one reviver seed short of what we need to survive, then I blame you for knocking me out. And that's exactly why I don't like having teammates in Mystery Dungeon games. Other than, like, that's why, at most, I prefer having just no teammates. Usually. Only teammates I ever bring with me doing side quests and going for 100% completion in Mystery Dungeon games is usually, at best, my partner only, no other teammates. Because they just do nothing but mess you up the whole game. Oh, isn't that them there? Well, I'm glad my bad feeling of this place being really, really long, I'm glad that was not true at all. I'm glad it was only 20 floors. Thank goodness. And they're just standing right here above this majestic cliff. Ah, you two. What did you come here for? I've kept my nose clean. I've stayed out of a life of crime. Wait, please listen. We didn't climb here to catch you, but we did come here for you. We need your help. Huh? Me? Yep, you remember that little azurill, right? They've been sleeping for days and won't wake up. Huh? That azurill tyke? No one knows why they won't wake up. Then we heard maybe you can go into dreams. That's why we searched for you. Say, well, what do you think? Will you please help? I did a rotten thing to them way back when. I don't know if doing this would ever make up for it, but if it would help them even a little... I don't know how useful I can be, but I'd be glad to help if you'll let me. Seems suspicious, but okay. The mission was a success. At this point, at least. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes. I kinda want to do that mission over again. That was terrible. How's it going? Can you do something? That was a really weird mix of good and bad luck. At the same time, my luck throughout that entire dungeon was awful. But at the same time, I found a few interesting items, like... You know, I ran into that monster house, which gave a ton of XP. Oh, you two. I want you to get stocked up for an exploration. When you're all ready, I'll send you on an exploration of Azurill's dream. What? So that means... You guessed it. It is possible to get into their dream. This is gonna turn into some SpongeBob stuff here. We're gonna go into their dream. Meryl, we can tackle the mystery of the unending nightmare now. Great. But I want you to be extra careful when you're inside this kid's dream. There's something rotten about this dream. I have a feeling that something has gone bad. Or gone wrong. Is that right? Okay then, we'll be careful about that. One more thing. I want only you two to enter the dream. I'd prefer to go as well, but in all honesty, at my skill level, I think I'd slow you down too much. See? Even Drowzee knows. Having more teammates in Mystery Dungeon games is a bad thing. It just messes everything up. It makes everything more difficult. See? Even they know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you, but, no, you're great. Just sending us into the dream is plenty. Thank you. We'll get ready to go. Let's get moving. We'll come back as soon as we get ready. Well, I think in the process of cutting out a bunch of stuff and cutting out a bunch of boring segments of that level, I think we're left with a pretty short episode, so we might as well continue. Besides, from my memory, I don't think this level is that long at all. In fact, this level might even be less than 10 floors, so, I mean, I don't think this dream level is actually that much to worry about. It might be in terms of damage, because the enemies are starting to get quite dangerous now, in terms of power, but I still don't think it's that much to worry about. We should be good. Also, if the Kecleon shop is absolutely amazing to me in terms of luck, and gives me 3 Reviver Seeds, I think that might make up for every single Reviver Seed I lost in this episode so far. Yeah, look, I have 3 Plain Seeds. I can just sell those. I could just sell the 3 Plain Seeds and get back the ones I lost. See? A weird mix of good and bad luck. I just lost a bunch of Reviver Seeds due to bad luck in the dungeon, but I'm having good luck outside of the dungeon because I'm able to get everything back again. Beautiful. That was amazing. Thank you for that, Kecleon shop. Thank you. That was beautiful. Ooh. Okay, we've got an Energy Ball TM and a Thunder Wave TM. Interesting. I'm probably not gonna go for it now because it's way too expensive for what it's worth, but man, if we didn't have these moves already, that would be amazing. Imagine if we got those items and moves early on in the game. That would have been beautiful. But I guess we didn't really need it, because we're still here and we're still going strong. Okay, so our item inventory, it's looking alright. Maybe I should bring some more apples. I think I should, because I was really fighting my own stomach in that dungeon, honestly. So I should really get some other items. Store. Well, first I'm gonna store the silver gummy and the treasure boxes, of course. And then, blinker seed, don't need that. Honestly, I'll just get rid of the other blinker seed as well. Seeing as our Reviver Seed inventory technically hasn't shrunk at all, I think we don't need to prepare that much. Let's go. Into the dream. Oh, I need to talk to Drowzee, of course. Are you two ready to go into the dream? Ready. Good. Then come over here. I'm going to send you into their dream. Here goes. Whoa. Drippy. And we're here. Okay, that was easy. That was surprisingly less complicated than I thought it was going to be of a process. Is this inside the dream? Eve, CJ. Can you hear me? It's me, Drowzee. Yep, we hear you. Good. It sounds like you're safely inside. As I've said before, there's something very bad about this dream. I don't think I need to remind you, but be careful in there. Okay, thanks. We get it. Let's get going. Into the dream. The Nightmare, basement floor 1. Even the dreams in the world of Mystery Dungeon are dungeons. Is there anywhere in this universe that isn't a dungeon? Honestly. But then again, I guess that's why this place is called the Nightmare, because I don't think you would really want to be dreaming about being stuck in a mystery dungeon. I don't think so, at least. Never-ending maze. I don't think you'd want to be stuck in one of these in your dreams. And another move gets sealed away from me. Is the bad luck in the dungeons gonna continue? Probably. Ooh, a blinker seed. Thank you. I just got rid of a blinker seed in my inventory, didn't I? When I was sorting my items out, didn't I literally just get rid of a blinker seed that I didn't need? And the dungeon just gave it back to me. It's like, you need this blinker seed. Trust me, you will need it someday. But that day is not today. Probably not, at least. No, please don't. Oh, the timing on that was unbelievable. No. Why? I just lost the Big Apple. No. Goodbye, New York. No. That was awful. Now I'm stuck with stupid grimy food. Why? Not cool at all. I bought that Big Apple for a reason, to be able to use it properly, but now it's just a grimy food now. Man. Like I keep saying throughout the video, these traps, man, they're out to get me today. Aw, man, the text got my hopes up. I thought I got a reviver seed from that. But it's a reviser seed. What does that do again? An item that revives a fainted Pokemon. Right? And after reviving, it becomes a plain seed after use. What does it do? I don't get it. Maybe it's just like, maybe it just turns out that I think I might have used this before in a previous, like, on my own playthrough of this game. And I think it was literally just an item that makes you think you were revived, but then it says, never mind, it was a fake, so I guess you should still be knocked out, so, yeah. I don't think it does anything too weird. Oh no. No. I don't like where this is going. These Wobbuffets are so annoying. I never would have thought how these Wobbuffets are so much more annoying than one would think they would be. Because they just reflect all the damage and they have Destiny Bond. In Mystery Dungeon, they're very annoying, at least, because the status doesn't go away for a long time. In the normal games, moves like Mirror Code and stuff only last, like, the turn you use them. But in Mystery Dungeon, they just put up a shield that prevents you from doing anything about it. And I've leveled up to 51. Can I get a better level up this time, please? Attack went up by 1, defense went up by 1, special attack went up by 1. Why are my stats so lame now? They don't go up at all when I level up. That's so bad. Like, why do my stats not, like, get any better anymore? An Excise Seed, I don't need to worry about that. Oh, man. This is very, very tricky. Basement floor 13. Not gonna lie, this is lasting longer than I thought it was gonna last. Does the Cleanse Orb clean grimy food? I know it's probably not gonna work and it'll be a waste of a Cleanse Orb, but I want to test it. There were no sticky gummed up items. So I still have the grimy food? Dang it. I thought maybe there was a 1 in a million% chance of it actually making my grimy food back into a Big Apple. Thing is, now I have to use it. And it just doesn't give as much. I'm only to 30, plus it made me immobilized for a few turns. That was, like, not good at all. And another Excise Seed. Excise Seeds are gonna be my source of food in this dungeon, aren't they? I can see it now. Excise Seeds are my new source of food for this level. Definitely. This is a risky move, but I'm gonna go for Focus Punch. And it worked. Please no Silverwind. Or any... Oh, right. Stupid stomach status. Okay, well that's one Reviver Seed lost. I think one, anyway. Did I lose one earlier in the dungeon? I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. So I guess I'll just ignore it for now. Will you please keep up with me? Seriously. Hey, why'd you use fling? That's annoying. It messed up my move. Uh-oh. They stepped on a sticky trap. Oh, they flung me out of the way of that. Or were trying to fling me into it and missed, barely. Oh, that was close. That was almost karma for me doing that stupid experiment with the cleanse orb. That was almost karma. Let's hope that I don't run into any other like sticky traps, because I'm gonna be mad if I end up needing that cleanse orb now. No, why'd you do that? Wait a minute, how did that hit me? So it reflects moves, so when it reflects something, it reflects it at both of us? No, not cool at all. Throw something, an Iron Thorn. What? Wobbuffet, man, so annoying. I genuinely think Wobbuffet might be the most overpowered Mystery Dungeon enemy now. I was convinced that, like, the ones that confuse you over and over again, or make you sleep over and over again, or the ones that heal themselves, for crying out loud. I thought those ones were the most annoying, but no, it's Wobbuffet, because they can just make themselves invincible to every kind of move. It's, like, ridiculous how overpowered those two moves are, when they can both be used at the same time. Like, seriously. Maybe I should get, I know I was talking about how much I hate having extra teammates in Mystery Dungeon, but, I mean, maybe I should get a Wobbuffet on my team or something. And we're finally done. Okay, Nightmare Depths. What happens here? We've come a long way to get here. It appears as if it's just one long path from here. Let's keep going some more. Oh, thank goodness something is happening, because I was getting worried that I was just a checkpoint. How did you get here? There's someone here. Who is it? Where are you? Show yourself. Show yourself. I am. Not who I was expecting to see, honestly. Honestly, I don't remember much about this point in the game. I don't remember much about the post-game, other than who the actual villain is. I do remember that, but I don't remember the details of what actually happens. I am Cresselia. It's Cresselia, the one from my dreams. I cannot fathom how you've come here, but I find your visit ever so convenient. I've longed to meet both of you. So my dreams, they weren't just ordinary dreams after all. What? Then what I saw in my dreams? Yes, what I told you in your dreams is true. You two are not supposed to exist. What? You two? I suspected this, that you and I were having the same dreams. I went to the future, and then I came back, and it's causing the destruction. So basically, anyone who's been to the future before is causing the world to blow up again. Why? The laws of physics shouldn't work like that. So it wasn't just me that had those dreams. And they're the same as I am. It is another presence that must not exist. They said that to them too? Could you explain something? I traveled to the future and came back again. And they were human who came from the future. You said that we're causing the distortion in the fabric of space in our world. If space itself becomes distorted, why will the world be destroyed? If the distortion in the fabric of space expands, the power of darkness will expand as well. Eventually, the world will become enveloped within a nightmare. Enveloped within a nightmare? Yes. Do you know where we are at this very moment? Well, we're in Azurill's dream, aren't we? That is correct. More precisely, we are in Azurill's nightmare. They will remain trapped by the nightmare, never to awaken again. This nightmare will eventually creep across the world, For now, only Azurill is afflicted with this nightmare, but soon, other Pokemon will be drawn in by the widening web. More and more Pokemon will fall into the unending sleep, and ultimately, all Pokemon will be locked in this nightmare without end. Well, that's not good at all. What will it take to get rid of the distortion in the fabric of space? How can it be eliminated? There is but one way. That is, for you to disappear. I really don't understand the logic. How does that make sense? Seriously, how does getting rid of us make anything right? The opportunity to make you disappear. What? Wait a second. I skipped a line. I didn't get to read one of the lines. We don't want to disappear. We want to know more about what's happening. So you would rather see all Pokemon swallowed up by the nightmare? That's not what I want. Is this really true? Will the world really be saved if we do this? Yes, it will be saved. For it is only your existence that is driving the world to ruin. I don't think so. Surely there must be one more Pokemon that's here already that's doing something to mess with this. I'm very sorry that I must do this. Prepare to disappear. Alright, boss time. Get ready to be destroyed. Or something's gonna interrupt the situation. Hello? Where are you? Gah! Interrupted! And my work here was nearly finished. I was interrupted this time, but I will see to it that you two disappear. Of course, if you wish to save the world on your own, you should consider making yourselves disappear first. Farewell. That was close. Not really. Hey, so here you are. I thought they said they couldn't come into the dream. Why did you come here? You were taking so long to come back. I got worried. For a second, I almost misread that. I almost thought they said they were bored. And they came in to see what was happening because they were bored. For a second, I thought that's what they said, but no, they were just worried. There's something dangerous about this place. We shouldn't stay here. Let's go back to the guild for the time being. And we're out. Would you like to save your adventure? I guess. I see. So you encountered Cresselia, and they said that blah 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 blah. So it was time to cut the distortion of blah 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 blah. Nothing is done about it. Open opportunity to really not ending sleep. That was what Cresselia said. Blah blah blah. Yep. Swack. If that's all, that was the weirdest squawk I've ever done. If that's all true, this is terrible trouble to be sure. We've got to do something. So, what do you know about them? I know of the Pokemon, but only from rumors. It is said Cresselia appears only during the night of the quarter moon. It is also said this Pokemon can heal others' emotional scars simply with a gentle light. They didn't seem so kindly. That's for sure. There's one more thing about them. They are said to possess a mystical power that can banish darkness. That didn't seem right. It seemed like they were bringing darkness, honestly. Hey, so let's get this straight. If we don't do something, all the Pokemon in the world are going to fall asleep forever? That means we have to do something now to fix the space distortion. Did they say anything about how it can be stopped? How to stop the distortion of space? Yeah. Why are you so jumpy? Did I have something weird? No. Is there anything you said? Sorry, I was just thinking about something else. So, a way of stopping the distortion of space. Nope, I don't remember them saying a single thing about that. Ah, I see. That is unfortunate. Well, anyway, let's look into the distortion of space together. If we don't, we won't be able to stop the nightmare from spreading. Chatot. Yes? Alright, we'll disband for the day. And starting tomorrow, you are to individually investigate the distortion of space itself. Yep, will do. Alright, dismissed. We're done here. I need to adjust my headset position. Yeah. That took so long that, like, my ears are uncomfortable. Okay. when we were back at the guild, they asked us if we knew how it could be stopped. I lied. I didn't even think twice about it. As we know, there is a way to stop this distortion. We have to disappear to Wadir to do it. Do you really trust that? I don't think that's true at all. Because we've been here for so long already. Why would the thing is, the logic in situations like this is, why would it take long for this kind of thing to happen? If it was because of us being here, the world would have been destroyed ages ago, before we saved the world from time in the first place. The whole place, all this would have been happening ages ago, if that were the case. Should I have told everyone? Is that the right thing to do? No. Hey, what are we supposed to do now? If we were to disappear, would the world be saved? In that case, maybe that's the best thing to do. No, not really. Yeah, I've had enough. I feel drained from all this worrying nonsense. Let's get some sleep. Calling it now, there's gonna be another dream. Or is this the scene I'm thinking of? Is this where things happen? Ugh, can't sleep. They're already asleep, I guess. But I have to wonder. I understand that we're just causing the distortion of space, but how that leads to the world's ruin, I still can't believe that. I thought it was just merely something from a dream the first time. But then with the second, that was when I started thinking maybe it was true. Hey, come to think of it, the morning after I had that dream, they said to me, "Why are you daydreaming? It's not like you. Come on, let's see some energy." They could be right. They were unusually upbeat then, but they had just woke from the same dream about Cresselia that I had. They must have been acting extra cheerful, because they suspected that I just had the same dream, and tried to cheer me up. Well, that was nice of them. They must have been frightened, but they were much more concerned about me. Turned into Zillow's nightmare, what Cresselia said, what she tried to do, felt crushed by that too. This all rhymes, and that's why I have to keep my spirits strong. Spirits, strong, spirits. I don't know why I turned that into a mini musical number, but okay. How many times is the sky gonna fade in from black in this one cutscene? How many times is the screen gonna go black and then fade back into the sky? Seriously. Huh? They aren't here. Maybe outside? Okay. Midnight exploration, huh? Well, can I save? Can't save. Okay, well I guess we'll continue a little longer. What are you doing here? This is very suspicious. So, you were awake too, huh? I couldn't sleep at all. Does that mean they heard me mumbling? Hey, can't we be allowed to stay? Can't we stay? When we fought the Elga at Temple Tower, you fought even though you knew what you would do. Because even if you were to disappear, you thought that would save the world. That's why you did it, right? Yeah, and that's another thing. Even Dialga, knew this was perfectly fine. Us being able to stay here. So why would things like this happen now, of all times? The logic is just all wrong, so this is obviously some kind of trick. It's true that I fought Dialga knowing that I would disappear if we succeeded, but that had to be done to prevent the paralysis. Back then, I was willing to disappear if it meant saving the world. I feel the same this time too, but is this situation really the same? But something feels different this time around. Yeah, it's different. As in, it feels like we don't really need to do anything risky for this. This is a situation that can be solved normally. No. I'm not gonna do that. You must be thinking that, no. But something's weird. You think something's weird? What is? What's weird? Everything Cresselia said. What exactly was odd about what they said? But we separately found out we were causing the space distortion, and okay, fine. Was I supposed to pick the other option? That is true, but something's different about disappearing this time around. I know something's different, but what is it? I need to think carefully. That's it. That's right. This is different from before. Back then with Dialga, my disappearance wasn't really a choice. I've got to explain that. What? It's different this time? What's different? What? At Temple Tower, you were willing to disappear, but it's not the same this time? What? You did what you did at Temple Tower because you had to. You changed your future because you knew that it would lead to world peace. But your choice wasn't really the choice to disappear. There's no telling what will happen if we disappear. Not this time. So we don't really know if that will bring peace to the world again. See, exactly. Like, how do we know that's the solution? There was no proof in what they were saying. This was all just a trick. What you're saying is nothing about this is certain? That's true. It's true that things aren't completely certain, but it is a fact that you're a human who came from the future, and then take care of the future and then come back, and it does seem that because of that space has started to distort, there's no denying that we changed history. But that must mean we were told what we were told is true. No, it's logic is messing with your head. It's sunlight. You see, we've been standing here arguing about this for ages now. This is not exactly very productive. It's beautiful. Another beautiful dawn. Oh, seeing the sun come up this way makes me remember. I've seen the sunrise from here before. This isn't the first time for this either. The first time, I was with Grovan. Right, that scene. I was just thinking about that cutscene. I just realized that this scene is very similar to that. That's when I saw the sunrise from here for the first time. Wait, seriously? That was the first time you ever saw the sunrise from this spot? Even though this has been your home for ages? From the very beginning of the game? Okay. Apparently that makes sense. Also, I didn't read that. Dang it. It's something they asked me. Cutscenes we've watched before. I didn't give up when we were trying to escape from the future. I guess they thought that was strange. That's why they asked me why I wouldn't give up. But I didn't know how to answer. I didn't know how. But when I thought about it, I began to realize something. Well, I wonder too. I really did blah 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 blah. Previous cutscenes from before. That was it. I managed to be brave because you were always with me. Teamwork makes the dream work. Quote from story mode incoming. Just before we lost Grover on the hinterland, blah 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 blah. More cutscenes. It really isn't the time to think about this. Blah blah blah, they were taking Dustin back to the future with them, sacrificing themselves, blah blah blah, emotions, blah. You read this before. I have no desire to watch these cutscenes again. Go on just to meet his last wish, blah blah blah. I'm ashamed. Oh, and if you are not giving up, I won't either. Okay, so you're just gonna believe, so you're just gonna trust me in my judgment just because it's me. Thank you for that logic. Brilliant. There has to be a way of fixing things. That's right. We have to keep going, find a way out of this. This is going on for a long time. I need to end the video soon. Is that the end? I was just... How many times is it just gonna fade? Fade in from black, seriously. It was time that was being destroyed before, right? And now the very fabric of space is becoming distorted. I just made that connection in my mind. The second they said that, the connection was... Oops, sorry, bumped the mic. The second they said that, I realized what was happening here. Is anyone else getting Palkia vibes? Is there gonna be a Palkia battle coming up? I just remembered. I just realized. I can't begin to conceive of such things. But these troubles of time and space, I have a feeling they're related. Oh dear. Methinks Palkia is gonna come and blow everything up eventually. Do you remember when time was breaking down? Lapras gave a lot of insight into Temporal Tower. So about this distortion of space, do you think Lapras might know something about it? That's actually a really smart idea. If they knew something about time, they should know something about space as well. It wouldn't be unusual if Lapras did know something about this. That makes sense. Alright, Lapras should be at the beach. We'll go check that, we'll go investigate the situation in the next episode. Well, that was a very, very crazy episode. But, for now, that'll be about it for this video. Please like the video, if you like the video, of course, and subscribe maybe if you want to see more videos just like this one. And I will see you all on the next episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Adventure on!